it's Karen Lanning and Crystal Jadarski from the YMCA of Michiana, and I'm going to be bringing you 45 minutes of yoga. If you have a block or maybe some big books to put underneath your pelvis later in the workout, grab that. If you don't, that's okay. You can do the same thing laying flat on the floor. And then if you have a yoga strap, that's an option as well. So pick what you want. You can have those things handy. Crystal's going to be doing some modifications with a chair for sun salutations and possibly for the down dog sections to help with her broken toe. So this is a great opportunity for you to see that you can still do yoga even if you don't get down on the floor. So feel free to take any of these modifications into your yoga practice, and most of all, listen to your body. All right, let's get started with some nice, easy mountain pose. Oh, you're keeping your shoes on. I'm going to be taking my socks off, so whatever you feel most comfortable with is perfectly fine.
Don't forget to start your tracker.
Oh, yes, tracker. We want to get credit for the work that we do today. Alright, so it's nice and easy. I want you to take the heels directly below the hips, and then I want you to spread your toes out. So lift them up, spread the toes wide. And then if you can, close your eyes and just feel your body breathe. Inhaling and exhaling through open lips. Inhaling again. Can you lengthen the spine? And exhale, keep the spine long, let the shoulders relax back. When you're ready, open the eyes, inhale, bring the arms overhead with the inhale. Open the palms to me and squeeze the glutes. We're just going to open the chest a little bit more so those hands might widen. And exhale. Nice and slow. Inhale. Exhale, let the shoulders drop. Let the hands widen. Squeeze the glutes. You might even just inhale and lift the chest. And exhale and release. This time we make it a little bit different. Inhale and breathe up. Exhale, relax your shoulders, brace the core. Now I want you to feel the weight shift into your right foot. And we're just going to lean over to that right side. So feel those hands are reaching. And then inhale back up. Exhale, let those shoulders and arms come down. Again, inhale, breathing up. Exhale, releasing the shoulder tension, feeling the weight shift into the left foot. Inhale, stretch up, and exhale over for a side stretch. We're bracing the core, squeezing the glutes, bringing it up, and exhaling. Now inhale, just take the left arm up, and come into a side bend. And then windmill the arms up and over to the other side. Exhaling as you bend. Inhaling as we do that again, side to side. And if you move a little faster, slower than me, that's all right. So what feels good to your body? And then inhale, both arms reach up. Let's squeeze our glutes. open the chest and let the arms just come to a beautiful V position. And exhale, release the arms. So we're going to move into sun salutations. If you're going to be staying upright, feel free to grab a chair like Crystal is. Otherwise, I might just angle a little bit. Let's pull the belly in tight. Inhale, breathe all the way up. Now as you exhale, bend the knees, brace the core, come to forward fold, and you bend the knees as much as comfortable. Take an inhale, bring the hands to the shins and come to flat back extension. So feel the legs straighten and stretch, and exhale back to that forward fold, hands to the floor below the shoulders. If you're with me, take that right foot back for the lunge. If you're with Crystal, it's just a small step back. And then left foot comes back and we're in down dog. Now let's just take an extra breath here. Spread the fingers wide, feel the shoulders engaged. Now let's all inhale and roll our bodies forward to plank. Stacking shoulders above wrists, bracing the core. Now you can lower to crocodile here with knees up or down. I'm taking my knees down. Elbows in tight. So this should feel like some work right here. And then releasing belly to the floor. Squeezing the bum and the shoulder blades back to baby cobra. Tucking toes. Take a big exhale all the way back to down dog. Feel those hips shifting up and the heels stretching for the floor. Both knees bend and right foot lunges forward. We inhale as we take the chest up. And then exhale, come to your forward fold again. Head releasing. And a beautiful breath all the way up to the ceiling. Squeeze your glutes to keep the lower back safe. And exhale, fold. Bend the knees as needed. Inhale to flat back, hands to shins. Exhale to forward fold. Remember, we're just taking our time today. Take that left leg back this time first. Finding that lunge, inhaling. And exhaling to down dog. We take that extra breath here. Can you pull the belly in, let the hips tip up, and the heels stretch to the ground. Exhaling. And then inhaling and rolling forward to plank, bracing the core, knees up or down as we lower to crocodile. Elbows in tight, back flat and straight, then release. Big inhale, squeeze the bum and the shoulder blades. Exhale, tuck toes, pushing back to down dog. Both knees bend, brace the core, step that left foot forward, inhaling to lunge, and exhaling to forward fold. Breathing up, squeezing the core, slowly rolling, and exhaling and folding. Good. Just take your time. If one part or the other doesn't feel good, just leave that part out. Exhale and fold, knees bent. Take that right knee back. Big stretch for those hips. So if you feel like some part isn't quite right for you as we're moving through, take time after the practice to just work on that. Roll to your plank. Shoulders over wrists, core tight. Lowering. And just see if it's something that you need to do a little bit slower.
I'm working cat and cow position.
Oh, thank you, Crystal. Belly button is tight. And we're exhaling back to down dog. Knees bend, right foot steps forward. We got one more time through. And let's just focus on the breath. So inhale. Exhale and fold. Inhale. And exhale. your breath here in down dog. And then inhale, roll to that plank. Exhaling to that crocodile. Inhale to cow. Baby cobra, exhale, down dog or cat. Bend both knees. Inhale as you step left foot in. Exhale to fold. And then a big, beautiful breath up. Now exhale, take the hands behind the hips. Link those fingertips. And just stretch open the chest. And breathe. One more breath in. And exhale. And we're going to move into our strength work. So let's take right foot back, left foot forward, and you're just going to angle that right foot wherever it's comfortable, 10 to 30 degrees. But hips are going to be comfortably forward. So set the feet and then let the hips follow. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, squeeze the butt tight and just lift the chest as you open those arms. Now try to relax the shoulders. And then extend forward. So it takes strength to hold right here. And then inhale, open. And exhale, reach. And inhale, just find your flow. Opening, maybe the arms feel better, wider. Whatever feels good today. Keep that knee open towards the pinky toe. And last time, big opening breath. Glutes are squeezed. And hands to the thigh. Stepping and switching. So find your position first. Front knee over the ankle. Inhale, open the arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, let the shoulders relax. And then inhale, open the arms. And reach. Inhale, open. Squeezing the glutes, keeping the core tight. Pressure in that front leg, but that back leg is anchoring us, keeping us strong. And hands to the thigh. Step in. And let's take a nice big inhale all the way up. Exhale, open the chest to the ceiling. Now step your feet together. If you're pregnant or you have a broken toe, stay with Crystal. I'm going to scooch back. What I want you to do is squeeze the inner thighs and the inside of the feet together. Let's inhale, lift up the heels. And exhale, let the arms fold, fall open. Elbows can be bent. But we're going to shift the eye gaze up to the ceiling. Squeezing those inner thighs together. And then setting the heels back down. All right, we're going to do a little balance. Sounds exciting, right? I like to step off of the mat. It's totally up to you. All right, we're going to take the right leg up in front and we're going to hold it. So core is tight, hips and shoulders facing the front. Now, if you're with me standing, take that right hand underneath, left hand towards the ankle, and we're going to extend. You can do the same thing seated. Very nice. We're trying to keep great posture in the spine, so head reaching to the ceiling. Bend that right knee again, and open that right knee out wide. Use the left hand to counterbalance you. Well, hi, Crystal.
Hi. Say hello.
And then if you want, 2 fingers to the big toe and extend. Use that left hand wherever you need to. And a soft release. Shake those legs out.
That's the first time I've done that without falling.
Looky, there you go. All right, pull that core in tight. Take that left leg up. Set the shoulders back and down. Set up your great posture. And then decide, do you want to extend that leg forward? Wherever it feels good. Core stays tight though. And then bend that knee again. Open that leg out wide. Right arm is your counterbalance. And if you want, 2 fingers to the big toe. And a nice extension. Now see if you can relax the shoulders slightly while you work here. 1 more breath. And then a soft release. Pedal those legs. And we're going to come down to the floor for some hip openers. So you could still do some of these things on the chair too, but I think Crystal's joining me. We're going to take the knees wide, take the toes together, and just find an extended child's pose here for a moment. So pull the belly in tight as you ease forward, and let the forehead rest to the floor so your eye gaze looks towards your toes. And I just want you to soften the body. And as you breathe here, just think about how you're feeling in your hips. Are they tight? Or do you feel pretty loose today? It's important to know where we're starting from a given day. Some days we might be more flexible than others, and we want to honor where we're at. Brace that core a little harder. Inhale as you walk the hands back, lifting the chest. And then we're going to take the right leg in front. And you've got some options here. You can keep that right leg here and take the left leg to 90. Or if you prefer, take that left leg back and roll the hip over to swan or pigeon pose. You choose. All right, so we're just gonna sink here. So square the hips and shoulders to the front of the room, and then really let the hips sink towards the floor. So we're still pulling the core in tight. Let's take an inhale and roll those shoulders back and down. So our chest is lifted, our shoulders are engaged. Brace the core. We're going to walk the hands forward. And you can stop wherever you want to. It might be forearms for today. It might be fully extended. I'm just going to make a small adjustment here so you guys stay put. Don't move. Try to relax the hips closer to the floor. Back up, and then we're just going to see if we can get a little bit more here with a quad stretch. So if you're in 90-90, you're just going to lean into that right hand and pull that left foot towards the bum. Okay? So you can stay there, or if you're working that swan, you'll do the same thing. squaring the hips. And then if you're in the 90-90 with Crystal, you might walk that hand forward and see if you can lean in a little bit more. Feel the change of that stretch. Ooh is right. Same thing with Swan. Now we're going to breathe here 4 times. Each breath with the exhale, I want you to release a part of the body that feels tense. You control what you're releasing. One more breath. And with this next inhale, release the foot with control and bring that left hand forward again. And just find that nice stretch. Letting the shoulders relax. And then just seeing, can you change the position of your hips to get a little bit deeper stretch? And then we inhale, walking the hands up and back. Ooh, set the hips down. Let's help that left foot around. Mamma mia. So it might just feel a little tight today. That's all right. We hit everything on the other side. So again, left foot in front, flex that foot. You can stay in this 90-90. Turn the hips towards the front and walk it in. I'm going to head towards my swan or pigeon pose. And just easing my way down. Now if you're resting on the forearms, see if you can let the head hang towards the floor and feel that better stretch along the back of the body. We release the hips a little lower to the ground, let them soften. Embrace the core. Take the hands back up. And inhale as we lift. And we're going to be going into that quad stretch again. So you're going to lean in. Grab hold of that foot. Just see where you're at today. You might decide to stay here. If you're going with me, or rolling it over. If you're with Crystal, you might start to walk that hand slightly forward. And that should increase the stretch on that right quad muscle. Now, we breathe here. Each exhale releases tension in the part of the body that you're feeling. Maybe it's your shoulders. You need a different hand position for the right foot. Inhale, softly releasing the foot. And hands reach forward. And 4 breaths, just finding the stretch for your body here. I have my eyes closed. If that feels good for you, feel free to close your eyes through most of the practice. Letting the hips sink closer to the floor. Breathing deeply in through the nose and exhaling gently through open lips. One more time. And when you're ready, walk the hands back, lifting the chest as we inhale. And then we're going to set that hip down and bring that right leg to the front, opening the legs wide. Ooh. Belly button is tight, so we might need to adjust by just pulling back the fleshy parts of that rump. Pull the belly in tight. Now let's flex the feet. I want you to feel the quads pulling tight and then open those legs. Good, let's inhale. Stretch the spine as high as you can, and then as you exhale, folding forward, release the tension throughout the legs. Hands reach anywhere they need to. Core is tight. Let the upper body continue to fold forward by pulling the belly in tight until you get to the end of your stretch. And then I want you to soften the upper body. See if you can relax tension in the legs a little bit more. And if you need to bend the knees at any point, honor your body and do that. Now, big inhale, lift the right arm up and open it over the body towards that left toe. So it's a little twist and side bend. Beautiful. And then windmill, hand comes back down, right hand in front. Inhale, open that left arm up. Exhale and find that little twisting side bend. And then hands back to the front. See if we can walk just a little farther forward this time. Letting the back stretch. Pulling the belly in tight. And then releasing tension anywhere we feel it. Belly button is tight. Walk those hands back. And we're going to tuck the right foot in. And the left foot is going to come either to the floor in front. It might come to the calf. It might come up on top of the legs. We're going to do modified half lotus. So we're just sitting here. Crisscross applesauce is another way of saying that. We're all situated. So you want to feel the bony parts of the bum even in the floor. And then let's zip the core in and lift it straight up. Inhale, arms reach up, and exhale, forward again. I want you to let the knees open as you fold forward. Hands support the upper body. And then the head continues the journey forward. And then just, again, focus on where you're feeling the stretch in your body. You might feel it in those outer hips, those glute medius muscles, through the sides of the spine. And then see if you can let your head just hang. Maybe you shake it no and yes, just let it release. Embrace that core a little tighter as you inhale to roll up. Take the right hand to the side. Inhale, left arm up. And exhale for a side bend. You might even find that you can come down to the forearm. So you're just finding that stretch for you. But if you feel that left butt cheek start to reach up off the floor, just ease back slightly. Belly button is tight. Let's come up and windmill to the other side. Brace the core. Exhale. Release over. Shoulders are relaxed. So if you're holding shoulders up by your ears, release them back and find that stretch. And back up. Both arms up. Let's just straighten that spine. And exhale, release hands. We switch feet, positions, left foot in, right hand. I might twist you up like a pretzel today. All right. Find where those sits bones are even. Inhale, breathe up. Hold the core in tight and exhale forward. Let the knees open again. Hands down towards the floor. And then you're just going to ease your body to that forward fold. Belly button's tight. Inhale, walk those hands back. Take the left hand just out to your side. Inhale the right arm up and exhale over. So we come to the same side bend, but with our legs switched. It might feel better one way or the other. Just go where you can go today. Inhale, windmill up. And exhale over, keeping that spine long. Letting the knees stay open. Breathing all the way up to the ceiling. And exhaling and releasing. Alright, we're going to come to all fours for a little bit of cat and cow. We're just going to release that tension from the legs for a little while. So hands below shoulders, knees below hips. My hands are in fists because of my wrist, but you're welcome to keep your hands flat. Whatever works for your body. Now lay the feet flat if it's comfortable. And let's pull the shoulders back and down to set up great posture here. So we're going to inhale and let the belly drop. And I want you to be intentional about releasing the abdominal muscles here. Let them drop. And then pull those muscles in, exhaling and rounding the back up. Feel that beautiful stretch on the back of the body. Again, inhale. Try to let go of holding the abdominals here. So often we talk about bracing the core. I want you to do the opposite of that. And rolling again. Rounding the spine so it's like a rainbow. One more time, inhaling. Letting that tailbone tip up and then back down. And we're going to just come to down dog. So spread the fingers wide, tuck the toes, and bring the hips up. Now we're not staying here for long, we're just pedaling the feet, releasing any tension that was held in our hips. You can let the hips twist while you're here, but keep the belly pulled in to support the lower back. And then come back to your down dog. Let those heels drop. And then bend both knees, putting the knees back to the ground. And this is where we grab any of our items that we have, our block, our strap. I'm going to work without the strap, but I'll describe it for you both ways. So if you've got a knot in your shirt, you've got to undo that knot before you lay back. Let's just roll down. So one vertebrae at a time. Bend the elbows and let the back round. And then ease the spine down, bracing the core. And then just release that tension for a moment. Let the shoulders settle into the floor. Feel the chest open. So if you need to, reposition the body just a little bit. Can you lengthen the spine a little bit? Maybe pick the hips up and settle them a little farther away from the shoulders. Give the spine space. And feel free to close the eyes if you'd like. Now, if you've got a strap and you want to use it, you're going to put it on the ball of your foot here. And then you can hold it one or two hands. Crystal has the strap. I'm just going to use my hands lean on my foot or my leg. While the core is engaged, if it feels good, you want to extend that left leg. Go right ahead. And just breathe here, relaxing the shoulders. And we're going to hold the leg or the strap with the left hand, bringing the right hand out wide, palm down. Keep your bum on the floor and shift that right leg over to the left side. Feel that stretch on the outside. Now, if you've got the strap, your foot is probably flexed. If you're using your hand, you might need to intentionally flex the foot. Brace the core, breathe up, bring the leg up. If you're holding the strap, switch sides. If you're not, just let that leg open into the right hand and find that initial stretch this way. And then again, keeping both cheeks on the floor, shoulders anchored into the floor while still relaxed. And then help that leg back up to the center. And just release it down. Pull the left knee up. And then if you need to, reset that spine. And we move to put the strap on that left foot or leave hands, shoulders relaxed, belly button tight. And extend the right leg. We relax shoulders back to the floor. And then right hand to the outside of the leg or hold the strap. Take that leg across, keeping the hips anchored. Strong torso pressed into that floor. And then maybe you try that a little bit of flexing. Ooh, should intensify. Switching sides. You might catch and open or change the strap hold. Try to keep those glutes on the floor. Relax. And then all the way back up. Release the band and grab a hold of the block. And the block is going to come directly underneath the pelvis. So brace the core as you lift the hips up. Now, you want to be fully supported by that block. So you don't want it on the small of your back or too much down below. So just double check here. Can you rest fully on that block with your lower back feeling comfortable? All right, pull the belly in tight. We're going to lift that right leg and pull it towards the chest. And if it feels good right here, stay. If you want a little bit more, extend that left leg. And we're easing that knee towards the chest. You control the intensity. You might be feeling a deeper stretch on that left quad with that block, helping to give us a little bit more room for movement. Brace the core, set that right foot down, keeping the knee bent, and then pulling the left knee up towards the chest, seeing if that's the right spot or can we extend. gaze in. And then setting both feet back down. Press into the feet, brace the core, lift the hips up to slide the block out. And then just sitting here for a moment. Let the spine re-stretch. And then we decide where we want to go for relaxation and meditation. You might come up to a seated position. It's totally up to you. You can lay flat. And I'm just going to now, as you're beginning to relax, I want you to let the legs open. Let the palms face the ceiling. And just let the chest open. And for these first couple of breaths, I just want you to double check that everything in your body feels relaxed. And if it doesn't, you can do a couple things. You can either decide to change positions now, or you can take an inhale, squeeze all of the muscles of your body as tightly as you can. And as you exhale, release the tension in your body. Again, inhale and squeeze if you need to. Everything tight and tense. And then we completely release tension from our body with the exhale. See if you can let the mouth open where you can comfortably breathe in through the nose and a gentle exhale through open lips. Let's breathe in, inhale. Let the exhale move down the spine. Inhale and move the breath from the shoulders all the way out to the fingertips as you exhale. Inhaling again. And exhaling, letting the hips soften into the mat. Legs relax. Finally letting the ankles and the feet relax even more. Full breath in, slow and steady. And a smooth exhale all the way down the body. And just breathe here. here. We'll keep them laying down. And roll gently to your right side. Letting the hands create a little pillow for the head. And if you're seated, I just want you to make sure that your spine is nice and long as you breathe. And gently pushing, coming to a seated position. Any seated position that works for you. Lengthen the spine with the inhale. Exhale, relax the shoulders. And then let's bring those arms all the way up with the inhale. Exhale, pull those hands down to our heart center. Thank you for sharing time with me today.
Namaste.
Have a beautiful day, and I hope to see you again in real life really soon. Take care.